In a digital economy, you could call it the pandemic economy, the post-pandemic economy, take it as work from home, digital transformation. There's a lot of lip service given to talent and people. So if you look at these three sets of diagrams that we have, one set which we call asset norms on the top left, performance norms, and people norms. So let's look at the asset norms on the left. So typically in a capitalist environment, the bulk of your cash money is spent on the capital. Yes, labor is important to convert the capital to value and market. The talent is required. It does play a part. Entrepreneur plays a huge role in small sectors, SME sector. A few people are important. Even if you have 100 employees, maybe 5 of them, 10 of them are extremely important to making sure that you are profitable and you're doing well. So I would broadly call that first set as asset norms, where if you can look at the size of the circle, so the capital is the most important, labor does get your work done, the talent is not that important. But that's how we look at asset norms. So it's a first set of options. Most firms would fall into one of these three norms. So most firms fall into the asset norms. If you're into services and you then move into performance norms, like you would look at BPOs, IT companies, where capital is important. You do have infrastructure requirements. You set up high cost capital may be required for the infrastructure, but then it's primarily labor oriented. It's still the talent is very minimal. If you look at the Philippines, Indonesia, India, Vietnam, um, the real talent seems to be sitting not here, not in these countries, but elsewhere. And the bulk of the work or the labor is happening out here. In most cases, it is changing to a bit. But again, if you look at the size, the sizes of these circles, so the labor is the bulk. So 50% of your revenue may be going on to salaries and employees. So that's what we mean by that. So the talent component is less. So if you want to move from performance norms to genuine people norms, that is, that you're not labor oriented, then you do have people, but the labor and the talent circles more or less overlap. That means all your labor is talented and you're leveraging the capital for IPR, multiplying your time. You're not just doing a time and materials one into one uh, mechanism, 1 hour, hour per hour rate of generating revenue. You're able to do a 4x or a 6x or a 10x from the per hour basis. So the very thinking is very different, and that's what we mean by genuine people norms. We have mechanisms for tracking all this within Clixtra, but it's much more a behavior. That's the hygiene factor, being able to track it within the software and the tools and methods. But it's more a vision and the way you move towards a more talent uh, oriented organization. So talented individuals are far more powerful than large organizations. So these norms are what we're suggesting, that you move from a asset norms type of practice to a performance norms if you're a service sector. But either way, whether you're a manufacturer or a service company, you should move towards a people norms. And there are ways, everything in your organization has to move towards this, which is the opportunity here is because of the pandemic, work from home, digital transformation. It's possible to move directly to people norms, and it can be done slowly and step by step, or it can be dramatically changed, and we can help you with this. So these are some key top level views of capital, labor, or talent, and the decisions you take around this.